Timothy's dedication, faith, and role in the early Christian congregation. Here's an in-depth look at Timothy based on these sources. Background and early life. Timothy was born in Lystra, a city in Asia Minor, modern-day Turkey. His father was a Greek, while his mother, Eunice, and grandmother, Lois, were Jewish Christians. These women played a crucial role in instilling in Timothy a deep knowledge and love for the scriptures from a young age. 2 Timothy chapter 1 verse 5, 3:15. Despite his father being Greek and likely not sharing the same faith, Timothy grew up with a strong spiritual foundation. Jehovah's Witnesses highlight the importance of family influence in spiritual upbringing, often pointing to Timothy as a positive example for families today. Timothy's conversion and early ministry. Timothy likely became a Christian during Paul's first missionary visit to Lystra, Acts chapter 14 verses 6-8. By Paul's second visit, Timothy had already developed a strong reputation among the local brothers for his faith and good conduct. Acts chapter 16 verses 1-2. Recognizing Timothy's potential and his zeal for the ministry, Paul invited him to join his missionary team. Before doing so, Paul circumcised Timothy to avoid potential conflicts with the Jews they would encounter during their ministry. Acts chapter 16 verse 3. This decision illustrates Timothy's willingness to make personal sacrifices for the advancement of the good news. Timothy as Paul's trusted companion. Timothy became one of Paul's closest and most trusted co-workers. Over the years, he accompanied Paul on various missionary journeys, helping to establish and strengthen Christian congregations. Paul referred to Timothy affectionately as, "my beloved and faithful child in the Lord," 1 Corinthians chapter 4 verse 17, and a fellow worker, Romans chapter 16 verse 21. This close relationship underscores the mentor-protege bond they shared, with Timothy receiving extensive training and encouragement from Paul. Timothy was known for his humility and deep concern for others. Paul commended him for having a genuine interest in the welfare of fellow Christians, contrasting him with others who sought their own interests rather than those of Christ. Philippians chapter 2 verses 19-22. Jehovah's Witnesses often cite Timothy's example as a model of selflessness and dedication for those serving in congregational responsibilities today. Assignments and letters to Timothy. Paul entrusted Timothy with significant responsibilities, such as overseeing congregations in Thessalonica, Corinth, and Ephesus. His assignments involved addressing doctrinal issues, encouraging unity, and strengthening the faith of believers. These roles required Timothy to demonstrate maturity, courage, and a deep understanding of God's Word. Paul's letters to Timothy, known as 1 Timothy and 2 Timothy, provide insights into Timothy's role and the challenges he faced. In these letters, Paul offered personal counsel and encouragement, urging Timothy to maintain his faith, avoid distractions, and be a good example in speech, conduct, love, faith, and purity. 1 Timothy chapter 4 verse 12. Jehovah's Witnesses find these letters rich in practical advice for maintaining Christian integrity and zeal. In 2 Timothy, Paul expressed concern for Timothy's health, mentioning his frequent ailments, and advised him to take a little wine for his stomach. 1 Timothy chapter 5 verse 23. This detail shows Paul's care for Timothy's physical well-being, illustrating the balanced view Christians should have regarding health. Timothy's perseverance amid challenges. Timothy faced numerous challenges, including opposition, false teachers, and the burdens of overseeing congregations. Despite these difficulties, he remained faithful. Paul encouraged him to preach the word and to fulfill his ministry completely, even in the face of hardship. 2 Timothy chapter 4 verses 2-5. Timothy's endurance under trial serves as an inspiring example for modern-day Christians, especially those involved in full-time ministry or congregation oversight. Legacy and lessons for today. Jehovah's Witnesses view Timothy as a remarkable example of a young person who dedicated his life to Jehovah and served him faithfully despite obstacles. His willingness to learn, his humility, and his unwavering faith make him a role model for young and old alike. Key lessons emphasized by Jehovah's Witnesses include spiritual training. The importance of early instruction in the Scriptures, as exemplified by Eunice and Lois, highlights the role of parents and grandparents in cultivating faith in children. Willingness to serve. Timothy's readiness to accept assignments and endure hardships illustrates a self-sacrificing spirit. Trustworthiness. His reliability and concern for others show the qualities necessary for effective Christian service. In summary, Timothy stands out as a devoted servant of Jehovah who worked tirelessly to support the early Christian congregation. His life and ministry offer valuable lessons on faith, humility, and endurance that remain relevant for Christians today. Please share and like and please subscribe.